What is up, guys? Today we are going to get the secret ending inside of Kitty Chapter 14, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So first of all, you're going to want to look if the hammer is over there, and for me it wasn't. So then you're going to want to go over to the car and check if anything is there. For me, the plank and the cannonball was here, so we're going to take those. And then we're also going to see that there's a gasoline can right behind here. So we're just going to quickly take that, and then we're going to head inside the store, and we are going to take this lighter right over here. So we're just going to open that up so that way we don't have too much of a distance to travel later on. But what we're going to do is we're going to cross through the main building once again. So that way we can place down the gasoline can because it goes right here. So we're just going to place it down if it lets me. There we go. And we're going to head over to here, which maybe the hammer will spawn here, which it did. So if it doesn't spawn in the bench over there, this is most likely where it's going to spawn, if it doesn't spawn there either. So we're going to take the mallet, or the hammer, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to use it right there. And then we're going to take the lighter and the cannonball, use both of them right there, check the wrench is there, which it isn't, so we don't have to stop there because we already know that it's not there. So we're going to check up here for anything. There doesn't appear to be anything. We're going to place down the plank. And then we're going to check over here, and here is the screwdriver, so we're going to need that soon. And we're going to check down here, and it doesn't appear that there is anything. So we can also see that there's a bunch of stuff down here, which is the pickaxe and the wrench, unless there's another object, but there isn't, so okay. The screwdriver can also spawn down here with them, but it didn't for me, so that's fine. So what we're going to do with these new items is we're going to go back inside of the house, and we're going to use the wrench upstairs. And yeah, something to note is that the kitty's not chasing after me because it's my alt account. It's not really, I'm not really playing this legitly, because this is extremely hard to get if you're actually doing it the real way. But what we're going to do is we're going to place down this pencil that we found in the bathtub over here. I don't know why people were doing that in the bathtub, but okay. I guess they were just bored or something. Anyways, we're going to take our screwdriver and use it on the saw blade right over here, but quickly we're going to pick up that energy rod, and then we're going to use it right here, and wait for it to process. There we go. Okay, so now we have the wheel, and we also have the energy rod, the pickaxe, and the metal crowbar thingamajiggy. We're going to temporarily place that down so that way we can use the plank right there. And then we're going to, yeah, we're just going to drop that up there. Actually, we're going to drop that down here and then drop you down here so that way I don't have to go all the way back up there. So we're going to quickly use the red key because we need to put the energy rod inside of the red safe. So we're just going to go over inside of the room, use that. Okay, if it lets me, please let me, please. There we go. So now we're going to use the energy rod, and then we don't need to use that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back over into this area so we can pick up our metal bar right over here. And then what we're also going to do is, since I forgot, we're going to place down the pickaxe right up here so we can get the pickaxe board. So we're going to take that, again, if it lets me. There we go. We're going to take that, and then we're going to move it right up to here. Now, you don't need the lockpick for this, if you guys forgot, because I honestly forgot what to do when I first did this, because I actually haven't played this in a long time. So we're just going to place that down there, and then we are pretty much done for the most part. We just have to get a few more of the items, and then we're going to be completely done. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the saw blade and the metal bar, and we're going to place them on the bike, because that's what we have to do. So yeah, we're just going to go down here, skip that walk, and then we're going to place them right over here. So we have 2 out of the 3 items for the bike now in use, so we're doing pretty good. What we're going to do next is we're going to go back into the shop because we need to get those items that we missed. So we're going to take the stick of gum, I think this is, and then we're also going to take the scissors. Now we're going to go back inside the house just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Except first we're actually going to go this way because I just remembered that we had to do that. So what we're going to do is over here you're going to take this piece of paper because this also goes inside the house. So it works out. So what we're going to do is, like I said, we're just going to take the piece of paper inside the house and then check if we missed anything else. So we're just going to go upstairs, and then once we place the paper down, it will make a drawing. We take the drawing, we put the drawing in the backpack, we take the backpack. Now it appears that we did miss this stick of gum from earlier and that pad right over there, so we're going to have to come back for that. Anyways, we're going to take the backpack right over to here, and we're just going to place it over there once we get there. Yeah, the mouse kind of walks slow. Anyways, we're going to take the mallet that we now got from that, and we're going to use it on this tree right over here. Tree, telephone pole, I don't know what this is. It looks like a tree, but it's made of metal for some reason, or appears to be made of metal, unless this is just white colored wood. But yeah, I don't really know. So we're just going to place down these 3 things, and then they will turn into a hoop thingy. And then what we're going to do from there is we're going to go over here and cut this so we can get the string that we need for the bike. And then we're going to go up here because this will allow us to place the gum and then place the gum plank. Yeah, some of the items are kind of weird in this if you haven't realized. So now that we're up here, we can place these right over there, and then we're going to take that plank right there, and then we're just going to put it right up here where it deserves to be. Anyways, after that, we're going to go over here and use the string on the bike right there, if it lets me. There we go. Okay, so now we have the hoop, and the hoop goes right down there, as you might expect. Even though it's tiny, it somehow fits on there. So we're just going to put it right there, and then that's going to turn into a spray can or a lighter, like a lighter supreme. I don't know what this is. I'm just going to call it a spray can. However, in the ending, I think it's used as a lighter. Yeah, it just looks like a spray can. So we're now going to take this pad right over here, and then we're also going to actually have to go back upstairs so that way we can get the last item, which is the CD that we need for the normal ending. And then we also have the secret item ending, which is this thingy, like I said. And then we just have to use it up there, and then we win, basically. So we're just going to jump up the rock so that way we can save some time. And then we're just going to jump up here, jump across there, and then walk over here, jump up, and then jump there, and then jump there, and then jump over there, and then we jump over here, and then we miss the jump. Okay, so that was a major time loss. So we're gonna have to hope that we have enough time. I think we have enough time to get back up there, but don't do what I just did. Luckily for us, it only took about 20 seconds to get back up here. So we're just going to place down the pad right here, and then place down the CD, and then the exit is going to open up since we completed everything. We're just going to have this can out, and then we are going to walk into the exit. If this helps you out, guys, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the new channel, or you want to see some more Roblox Kitty. I don't know why it let me walk that far in the room, but I'm just not going to ask questions. And yeah, I'm just going to let you guys watch the cutscene.